Hi. So I just want to clarify this right away because it's not that I'm sharing this with you because I'm selling, because they're paying me, because somebody asked me to do this. It's just because when I find something good, I always share that with parents, either because it's a pair of shoes that will work for orthopedics or equipment, etc. So this is kind of like the same thing, even though it's not for children. Well, it could be for youth, but I'm using it, so just wanted to share my own experience. So long story short, let me start off why I end up buying these products. It's one, because I don't do much of social media, but when I do, like how on Facebook ads come in, and then I'm just horrible when like when a company does an ad and they use an accent. I'm like sold with that for me, that just does it. I don't know why, but years ago when Poopery came out, and because one is that the ad was pretty funny, and then she had a British accent. I'm like, yes, I want that. Not because of the product, it was just because of the whole visual thing. It was funny, she had an accent, yes. And I remember buying it and posting like, hey, I think I'm going to be getting a scam, but because it wasn't that expensive, I was like, well, let's just give it a try. And it ended up working, and now they're like a huge company, and I think that everyone knows them. So this takes me into what I bought this. It was because the ad came out. This was summer of last year, so summer of 2018. And guess what? In the ad, the lady has a French accent. And I'm like, yes, I want that too. But I have already been looking for like natural alternatives for the deodorant, and that's what I'm talking about this. So not necessarily antiperspirant, so that's the one that doesn't make you sweat. This was just so I didn't smell like like a lovely onion. And I first purchased this, which I got it at the discount store, and I was like, yes. So it didn't have aluminum, so that's what I was looking for. I didn't care if it didn't have dyes or anything, I just didn't want the aluminum. And I put it on, and oh my god, I went from lovely onion to cook onion. And what I say that, it's because these really burned my underpits. It felt like I had like an open wound, and they were just pouring lemon juice. And it's full, it's still super full, because I think that I tried 2 or 3 times, and I tried before I remove the hair and after remove the hair, and hairy armpits. I know that I sound pretty, but hey, we're humans. And still every time it did the same thing. So this is no, at least for me. And then when the ad came with the ladies, having a French accent, I said yes. And that's what I bought this. So I was like, let's just give it a try. It was kind of pricey, more expensive than any other, the other one that you can buy out there. But at the supermarket, they usually have either the antiperspirants, those are the ones that have aluminum, and then you have the deodorant. And I only see like all the deodorants, like natural options, like the one that I just show, or like other brands. But I only tried one and it didn't work, so then I got scared. So when this one came out, even in the ad, they were saying that, hey, so you're not going to be burning under your armpits. And then I said, sure, let's give it a try. Well, I fell in love with this, and this is what I wanted to share with you. So I have bought 3 of these already, and last time I ordered it, I added this type of format because I think that I was buying one of these, and when if I added these, I was getting a discount. So then I was like, hey, why not? And the thing is that because with this one, so this is the Lume deodorant. It's aluminum free, baking soda free. It was developed by a doctor, and it's great for sensitive skin. And I added this because it's 2.2 ounces and this is 3. Now, because I have already used 2 of this, when you are getting low on it, you always have like this extra product in there, that unless that you try to open it up, this product, like, you can see the difference in color because it's natural and this one is oil. It's a waste. So then I was like, oh well, if I get this one, I can fully get get everything out of it. And it comes because, again, I try to spend the least that I can. And I was switching to like a natural version because I don't buy that many clothes, and that's why you always will see me with the same shirt, because again, I'm not selling anything. And I don't feel that fulfillment for me. It's not that I feel, it's just it's period. Fulfillment for me doesn't come from material things. So I don't have that many clothes, and all the shirts that I have, all the old ones, they have like buildup of antiperspirant under them, or they were yellow. So that's what I was looking for, like a more natural alternative, so I didn't smell like onions, and then also that I could protect my clothes so they could last me longer. And that's what I came across this, and I love it. Now I have been using it so now for a year, and it does last, but the thing is that after a year, so when I bought it, I think that the company was just like starting out, and they had only unscented and this one, which is lavender sage. But after a year, I'm like, it's just that the sage is just like, like I feel that everything has to do with food. Like if you don't wear anything, it's onions, and if not, put sage on it, like the herb. But it's not, the smell is not bad. It's just that after a year I just needed something else. So I was going to place an order, and I was happy to see that now they have juniper berry, silver spruce, and jasmine rose. So I think that I'm going to go with jasmine rose this time, and hopefully they have it in this format. But anyway, I wanted to share these because I told my friends and I said, hey, this is what I'm using. Give it a try. It works. If you're wanting to switch to something more natural, or if you're wanting to avoid aluminum, this is great. And I wanted to share two stories. So in January, there was a big storm, and my son we were rushing to ER with him, and just imagine, we're trying to put all the notes on his head so he can have a video EEG, because we thought that he was going through something again, and it was very stressful. Here we are at the ER room, all us trying to hold him while he's screaming, kicking. Just picture this, okay? So I'm sweaty like a pig. And yes, my underpits were very wet, because remember, the deodorants, they don't prevent you from sweating, they just prevent the smell. And I don't care if I'm sweaty as long as I'm not smelling. And this did the trick. And if this was ER approved, like with our experience, highly recommend this. So that's what I wanted to share with you, in case that you are wanting to go with more like a natural version. Of course, there must be other products out there, but I haven't tried them, so I don't know. But for your children, like when my son, it's going to be going through teenagehood and his hormones are kicking in, and he will need to have something. Oh yeah, I'm going with this product for sure for him, because I don't want extra chemicals on his body that already has a lot going on. So highly recommend it for you, for parent, for your children. And that takes me into that I bought about 5 days ago this thing. And I tried it because, as I said, at the supermarket, they either have antiperspirant with aluminum, or they have like natural options, but I feel that those, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. And when I saw this, then I was like, ooh, okay, like it's a well-known brand, so let me try it. But oh my God, I just yesterday I said this is a no-no for me. So since Sunday, so for 3 days, I've been smelling like lovely onions. And it's just like after 2 hours. Like I take a shower, I even scrub my underpit, I did exfoliating just to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Put it, 2 hours later, smell like onions. Maybe it's just my pH, but I have never ever smelled like that in my life. So then I was like, nope. It's a no-no for me, maybe for others, but anyway. So that's all what I wanted to share. It's just a natural alternative. Again, I'm not selling, I'm not promoting, I'm just sharing an opinion, just how I will do with any other products that we use in my house or for my child, that it can just work for everyone. So that's it for today. Thank you.